Yes.
Hi friends, welcome to WebChamp. In this video, I'm going to discuss joins on multiple table in SQL and how we can use union operator in SQL. So let's start joins. To perform join operation, definitely you need multiple tables, right? Because you have to perform join operation from multiple tables. And why we use join? Suppose you have a data in different table and you have to bring the uh, columns from multiple table into a single query, then you need to use a join operation. Okay, let me select the database called test, and inside the test you can see that I have a data set related to HR. Okay, here employees details are there, then department detail, countries detail, job location, location and region details are there. So I would like to perform the, or I would like to fetch the data from these tables. What I will do, I will use the joins to fetch the data from all these tables into a single query by using joins. Let's see how we can use. So let me select the database. So I will say use test is my database name. I have selected here, and yes, database is selected. Now you have to write a query. So let me execute some queries before we start so that we can view the data. I will say employees. Okay. So this is what my first requirement. Then departments. Okay, I'm just writing a query to fetch all the records so that we can view the values, column names from those tables. And at last, okay, this will not be last, but we can say locations. Then employees, job, location, region, we have selected department and countries column. I would like to countries table I would like to fetch. COUNT countries. Okay. So in this way I have selected. So first we will use our main interest is in employee details. So employee table has these many column: employee ID, first name, last name, email address, phone, hire date. Okay, we can say this as a date of joining. Then a job ID is there, but we don't have a job title here, right? So we need to bring job title from another table. That we will do. How to do that? Then department ID is there. We need, if we need a department name, then how we can use. So let me show you jobs table. So inside the jobs table there is a job ID. Against that we have a job title, right? And mean salary, max salary. In the department we have another department ID, department name, and location IDs. From these location IDs we can get the location names or country IDs. From by using these country IDs we would be able to uh, get the region details, okay, from region table. So this is how we are going to link the data. So let's start writing so that you will understood what we are going to do, how we can do this one by one. So I will say select. Okay, and what I need from employees. Okay, I will only select few columns. I am not interested in all. So I will say employee ID. Okay, employee underscore ID is my first column. That's what I want. Then I want first underscore name. Okay, then email I want, and I don't want job ID. Instead of that, what I want a job title. Okay, So I will say job underscore title. If I want this, we have already seen how we can use joins on two tables. So I will perform the join on two table. I will say from employees, right? Employees. Okay. And on this line, I will say left join, and I would like to join the job title from another table called jobs. Okay. On the basis of job ID, right? So we have a job ID inside our employee table and jobs table. You can see that job ID is there in employee table, job ID is there in jobs table. So we can perform join on this because this is a common. So left join jobs. Okay. And on what basis? So I will say jobs dot job ID is equal to employees dot job ID. Yes. And by using this much, we are able to get the job title details for each of employee, right? So yes, we are done with this. We are done with this, right? But one thing, as I told that whenever we use uh, job or whenever we use joins, always use a table name dot column name syntax so that there will not be any confusion if we have same column in both the table. Okay. And job title is coming from jobs, so I will say jobs dot job title. Now next line, I would like to get the details of department, right? We have seen that there is a department ID in employee table, and I would like to know, or I would like to have department name in my query. So yes, I can add that also. So I will use table name departments dot, I will say department underscore name. Okay. And we can again perform the join operation on the same employee table by using left join, and I will say departments on what. So I will say departments on department ID is equal to employees dot department ID. On the basis of this, we can join departments from another table. Yes. And we are able to get the department name here, right? Similarly, we can get the another details. So there is location details inside my department table. So you should be aware of all these tables, the what is there and how we can look. Okay. And I would like to know the location or country of this. So I can use location ID, and based on location ID, I can fetch country ID from locations table. Yes. So we can, what we can do that we can say here locations dot country underscore id, right? Locations dot country id. So this is how I can add country id. So we have a new table here now, and I would like to join that table like we did earlier. I will say left join on locations. Location on what basis? So definitely I will say locations dot location id, locations dot location underscore id is equal to departments, right? Yes, there is a departments dot location id. So if these two columns are exist and if there is a link, okay, then we are supposed to get the details for this, and I can get the country details from location table very easily by using joins, and you are able to see that we have a country details, right? So once we have a country details, we can look for another details like countries we have. So country name, if you want, yes, you are supposed to get country name from countries column. So I will say countries, based on country ID, I can say country name, or I can get the country name. Okay, country underscore name. And yes, what is common there between location and country is country ID. So we can use that relationship here. Okay, left join. Join tab can be anything. Okay, it depends. Left join, right join, what you would like to use, you can use, but mostly left join is used. And I will say locations. Okay, what new table I would like to join here? So I would like to join countries on the basis of, I will say COUNT countries dot, what is the there, countries dot country ID. Okay, I will pick this here as a country ID is equal to location locations dot country ID. So on the basis of this, we are able to get the name of country, right? We are able to get the name of country. So this is how we can perform the joins operation on multiple table. So for that, you must have a understanding of all the data from these tables, then and then only you are able to do that. So if you want to perform the join, definitely you need to find out the common columns between these two tables, and based on that you can perform the join operation. Uh, this was my agenda for this video, to show you how we can get the columns from multiple tables. Now once we are done with this, let's see how we can use alias on these. So alias can be used on table, and it can be used on columns while querying the data. So I will say employee, instead of writing employee everywhere, I will say EMP. Okay, I can use as keyword also. If I do not use as, it will be fine. So EMP is going to work for me. So whenever there is a employees table, you have to replace that with EMP. To shorten the syntax, we can do this. We can use alias, and here I will say EMP. Okay, on my next join, there is a table called jobs. So jobs, I don't have problem. Jobs is a short name, but on departments, there is a big name. So I will say DEPT. And whenever there is a departments, you have to replace that departments with DEPT. Okay. And here also we can replace. Then if you want to change the location name, you'll see yes, you can say, and I would like to replace the table name locations with LCS, and you can do that also. Okay, and this is how we can use alias for countries. If you found this is a very lengthy name, then you can use CTPNT countries, and yes, you can use this name also. Okay, and countries. So something is remaining, I think EMP is here. Okay, and this is how we can use alias to get the result. And let me show you the entire query. So this is what my query, and I will select the entire query, and I will say execute. The moment I say execute, yes, we are able to get the result using alias also, right? So this is how we can perform a join operation on multiple table. Now suppose If you want to join the table one below another, yes, you are able to join the tables using union operator. Okay, using union operator. So to use the union operator, first condition is that column order should be same. Second condition is that number of columns should be same. And third condition is that data type of each column remains same. Each column instead of each column values from different table remains same. Okay, so what it says actually, column order should be same means if there is a column called employee ID, first name, email ID, job title, department name, country's name, and country ID and country name. So this sequence should not be changed in any other table. Okay, whatever the table, two different tables, we are going to join one below, or we are going to append one below another, right? Number of columns should be remain same. If I have 4 plus 3 7 columns, then it on my next table or another table which I going to append, or which you are going to append, that should have the same number of columns, and data type of employee ID or data type of each column in both the table should be same. Okay, then we can use union operator to append the result. Okay, so let me say students inside a student result. Okay, so I don't have a data set like that, but we can use this query also. We can use this query also. Okay, I will say copy this, and what I will do, I will get this query here on the new line. Okay, and I would like to perform the union operator. Okay, union operation. So I will say I will first put limit for this, limit 5. Only 5 rows will be fetched, all other rows I don't want. Okay, just to show you only 10 rows. Okay, so this is how we can get 5 rows of data. Okay, and I would like to append this data from same table. So what I will do, I will use, okay, let me select this. I'm just copying. Okay, instead of writing new query, I will say union and union. Okay, so this is what my operator I am going to use, and on below line again I will write the same query. And now if I, okay, if I try to perform union operation on these two tables, okay, you have error. Okay, union. Okay, am I missing something? No. Then what is the issue? Let me, we can do that also. Oh, so let me say, no, this is not going to work. So how we can write? Yes, no need to write anything. If I cover this, so since multiple tables are used, okay, I would like to write like this. Yes, and now this is going to work for me. I simply added a bracket. Okay, and here you are able to see only 5 records are there. But by default, what union operator do? So union operator removes duplicate values. Okay, and if you wants to use, or if you wants to show the duplicate values from the tables, you have to, or you are supposed to use union all operator, and this is how you can use. And now if I perform this operation, you are able to see that the duplicate data is available. Duplicate data is available. So whenever you have to use, or whenever you have to perform, or you have to join the two tables one below another, okay, you are supposed to use union or union operator. And if you wants to have a duplicate records in your result set, you can use union all operator. Union all operator. Like this, we can perform this same thing on any others in shorter syntax. I will say select star from, okay. I will say employees, okay, employees, and I will put the limit of 5. Limit 5. Just I want a part of 5 rows. Okay, this is how am I getting the data. And next line, what I will do, I will perform the union operation. So here you can see that how I did it in earlier statement. So you have to write this inside a bracket so that it will not give you the syntax error. And I'm going to join the same table with the same, right? So it should return me 10 records, but it is returning me only what we can say that only 5 records, because these records are duplicated. And if you want to duplicate, you are supposed to use union all. That's what I did in my earlier queries. And you are able to get that 100 to 104, again 100 to 104. So I hope you got how union all, and joins on multiple table works in SQL. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day. Do not forget to subscribe web channel.